58.
Perfect timing.
Maybe tomorrow.
All right, I will call this meeting of the Planning and Zoning Committee to order. First on our agenda today is Winnebago Incorporated.
Staff report reads as follows. One, the town of Clayton did not respond. However, town action is advisory due to shoreland jurisdiction. There were no objections. The proposed use is compatible with adjacent plans. Recommendation is for approval.
Okay, thank you.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second. Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on this topic? A lot of shaking heads and nobody looking at me, so I'll take that as a no. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Yeah, passes. Move on to item number 2. Something we've dealt with for a while, especially Mary Beth and I on 2 committees. Whitman Airport text amendment.
Staff report reads as follows. One, the Bureau of Aeronautics has reviewed and approved the proposed ordinance. 2, the FAA has reviewed and approved the proposed ordinance. 3, the Winnebago County Aviation Committee has reviewed and approved the proposed ordinance. Pardon me. 2 of the 3 towns located within the airport districts approved the proposed ordinance, those towns being Black Wolf and the Kaimai. The advisory towns located outside the airport districts approved the proposed ordinance, those towns being Neenah, Oshkosh, Nepieskin, Rushford, Utica, Vinland, Winneconne, and Wolf River. 6, the advisory town of Vinland located outside the airport districts took no position on the proposed ordinance because the ordinance did not affect the town. And 7, the proposed recreated ordinance is necessary to keep the ordinance current and address legal deficiencies.
Thank you.
I make a motion to approve the text amendments for Whitman Airport.
I'll second. Okay, moved and seconded. Do we have the discussion on this one? Okay, not seeing any. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Nope. Okay, that passes. We'll accept the motion. Unless staff has anything to,
Nothing else.
for this, okay.
I move for adjournment.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Not opposed. Meeting adjourned,
Thanks for coming.
and they are ready. Finish that up later. Look at that, right on time. All right, we'll call our monthly planning and zoning committee meeting to order. Item number 1, approval of minutes from November 16th public hearing, December 2nd deliberative, December 2nd planning meeting, December 21st public hearing, January 6th deliberative, and January 20th viewing.
I'll move for approval of all those minutes.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion, additions, deletions, corrections, and whatnot? Not seeing any. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
None opposed, that passes. Move on to item number 2, review and action to forward town zoning changes to county board.
All right, I'll take that one. First one is Paul and Jolene Moran. Town zoning change tax parcel ID number 00606520301 and 00606520302. Town of Clayton. Town zone change for Paul and Jolene Moran. It is consistent with Winnebago County's future land use plan. The town of Clayton approved the zoning change from A2 General Agricultural District to R2 Suburban Residential District, and Winnebago County's future land use plan shows future land use as residential. The recommendation is approve a motion to forward zone changes to county board for action.
Also move.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Any discussion? Oh,
I just have a question. I see this came from the town of Clayton and it's dated August 18th. Am I looking at the right one? Why does it take so long?
These submittals did not have all the complete information with them.
Oh,
So I had to follow up and part of this too is there's been a lot of turnover with town clerks and stuff.
aware
So
of that.
we
Yeah.
get it down to a science, everything's clean and I've got some phone calls and I'm trying to work with them through this and
Okay.
try to get them up to speed on them. So,
Yeah, okay. I was just curious.
sure. Yeah, we like the processes. Don't
point.
want them sitting around.
Okay.
okay, anybody else? Okay, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
See none opposed, passes.
That didn't have a motion.
Or do we have to go to, no, we don't have to.
Tom Egan and Shauna made a motion.
Oh, no,
Are we doing these individually or are we doing? them?
Yeah,
was
we have
for-
to do them
Okay,
individually.
just making sure.
that was for the first one.
Yep.
That's when we're
This, yeah, this wasn't the order.
Okay, all right,
Right,
This
yeah.
was,
okay, yep, I got it.
Okay, and then the second one here is for Brett Blicken. Town zone change tax
that was the
parcel
first one.
ID numbers are 00608160103 and 00608160102, town of Clayton. The town zoning change for Brett Blicken is consistent with Winnebago County's future land use plan. The town of Clayton approved the zoning change from A2 General Agriculture District to R1 Rural Residential District, and Winnebago County's future land use plan shows future land use as residential. Recommendation is approve motion forward zone changes to county board for action.
I'll move for approval.
Second,
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on this one? Any discussion? Not seeing any. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Seeing none opposed. That passes.
The third one, Kevin and Jonna Fisher, town zone change for tax parcel number 006027901, town of Clayton. The town zone change for Kevin and Jonna Fisher is consistent with Winnebago County's future land use plan. The town of Clayton approved a zoning change from A2 General Agriculture District to R1 Rural Residential District, and Winnebago County's future land use plan shows future land use as residential. Recommendation is to approve a motion to forward zone change to county board for action.
so moved.
I'll second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Any discussion? Not seeing any. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Seeing none opposed. Next item.
Fourth one is town of Clayton, town zone change, tax ID number 006032803, town of Clayton. The town zoning change for the town of Clayton is consistent with Winnebago County's future land use plan. The town of Clayton approved the zoning change from A2 General Agricultural District to I1 Light Industrial District. And Winnebago County future land use plan shows future land use as non-residential. Recommendation is to approve a motion to forward zone changes to county board for action.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Any discussion on the item? Everybody find it? I see people looking around. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Took me a minute, but
Just wanted to make sure everybody was there, so it didn't rush ahead of you. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, see none opposed, passes.
The fifth one for town of Clayton as well is a town zone change for parcel 00603400201, town of Clayton. The town zone change for town of Clayton is consistent with Winnebago County's future land use plan. The town of Clayton approved a zoning change from A2 General Agricultural District to I1 Light Industrial District, and Winnebago County's future land use plan shows future land use as non-residential. Recommendation is to approve a motion to forward zone change to county board for action.
So moved.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on this one? Not seeing any. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Seeing none against, that motion passes.
And the last one is for Cody Roble, the zoning change, town zoning change of tax parcel number 006003401, town of Clayton. The town zoning change for Cody Roble is consistent with Winnebago County's future land use plan. the town of Clayton approved the zoning change from R1 rural residential district and R2 suburban residential district to R1 rural residential district, and Winnebago County's future land use plan shows future land use as residential. Recommendation is to approve a motion to zone changes to county board for action.
So moved.
A second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on this one? Discussion, not seeing any. All those in favor signify by saying aye. See none opposed. Motion passes. Anything else that you would like to take care of while we're,
That's everything we have.
okay? Accept the motion.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, all in favor, none opposed. We are adjourned.